Lucio. Oh, sorry about that. I'm a little tired. Yeah, it's 11:16 p.m. Central Time. Well, I watched your video, and well, I mean, with this Professor Mouth or Pro Mouth or whatever stands for again, I forgot. You said on your video, and hello, the old guy, humor him, Uh, brother, I don't, I don't know the therefore with and whereas as the very, very, very beginning thing with this dude that you had to do with on here, but and I'm being honest, it's none of my business, and it's none of no one else's business. But as to that, unless you make it known. But the thing is I think like there's not one person, and if any of these people on YouTube says they have never made a mistake, an error in any little thing or whatever, they will be absolutely fools and liars. And not just that, everywhere. I mean, we make mistakes, and the thing is, we should learn by our mistakes. Sometimes, and I didn't say all the time, sometimes mistakes are good, and most of the time they can be very bad. Then again, it has to do with what is the mistake. Well, just consider this as something that you've learned. It was a lesson learned, and you've learned it. You've seen it. A lot of people don't get that sometimes. Sometimes it takes them longer or whatever, but it's like okay. Just to give you an example about mistake. Now this one was just a minor, and it was a typo. Okay, a typo. On my profile channel page where you do the comments, and I was mentioning about good night and stuff like that, and then I meant to say God bless, and instead of God it came out, instead of G-O-D, G-O-G, Gog. Well, some pagan person, a New Ager, who had it in for me because I was a friend to this one blue fire witch that just can't stand the ground I walk on, so to speak. Anyway, decided to have fun with that. Who is this Gog and all this, and what's all these pagan people doing on your channel pagey thing here, anyway, but see, the thing is, I mean, sometimes from our mistakes, some people can let it go because they have learned and know what it's like. Then you got ones who don't like you, who when they see you make a mistake, boy, they're like tigers going after raw meat, rawr. So I mean, it just goes to show you that mistakes sometimes, there's people, when you do it publicly, it's kind of like, boy, you got the ones who hate you is going to come at you tooth and nail and be vicious, like rabid animals, they're just ruthless. But see, the whole thing is you got to pray for them and forgive them as much as it gets under your burr, or your burr under your hide, or however it goes. Anyway, well, you know what I meant. Okay, but see, the thing is you have to learn from it, and at the same time, pray, continue to pray for this guy, and anyone, period. And what is hard, but must be done, but we shouldn't do it out of grudge, but we should do it willingly, is to love them. Not the evil that they do, but to love the person, you know. And I think a lot of people have a hard time to differentiate there, and it's hard. But yeah, when you make mistakes sometimes, you know, no matter how big or small, but if it's public, hello, it doesn't matter, because those who hate you are gonna jump on you anyway. But see, you got to understand, that shows where their hearts are. Their hearts are not right, and they need to pray, whoever they are, and they know who they is. You know. And so anyway, that's my few cents. That's I don't know how much of this is going to be put on. I'll probably get cut off. I don't know. Camera messes up all the time. But okay, shalom. God bless you, brother, and may God comfort you in your heart and bring you peace in your family and everything that you do. Shalom, and ho ho.